What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I feel so much better than how I felt the other day when I did that Zaruda video. But today, I just gotta talk. We just gotta talk about the Final Fantasy demo. And I have to say, I finally got to play it. And dear God Almighty, this game is fucking beautiful. Like, I was gonna do a Better Not Be Trash for this game because it got postponed. It's supposed to come out in March, but they moved it back to April 10th, which is not a bad thing because the game is still coming out. But just to calm the fans down, they decided, hey, let's go on and give them a little snippet, give them a chunk of, I want to say chunk of the game, but here, y'all can play a little bit of the game in our demo. Now, I usually don't play demos on my PlayStation because I really don't never have the time to really look them up and play them. But right here, I had to, because Final Fantasy VII is a part of not just my childhood, but majority gamers' childhood. And I have to say, when I seen the tweet come out that they just surprised us with the demo, I had to jump on there. I just had to jump on my PlayStation at 5 in the morning and download this game. And when I woke up to play it, I was gonna, play some more Pokemon, get a lot of Pokemon to 100. But instead, I decided to play some Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. And I had to say, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't changed. And of course, it's a remake, it's a re-image of what Final Fantasy VII was back in the day. But now that we have all this technology, all, better graphics, HD wasn't around when Final Fantasy VII first came out. But now that it is here, and now that we actually get to see how all this played out in better graphics, voiceovers. Hell, we get to see the sweat drip off of Cloud's face. We get to see Eri get killed in a better fashion. I mean, like, I know it's kind of fucked up to say that, but to see Sephiroth kill Eri in HD in these graphics with the orchestra playing in the background, it's worth that pre-order buy. It's really worth that pre-order because I'm pretty sure this game's gonna sell out like hotcakes. I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna go to no GameStop in your area and no GameStop's gonna tell you, like, yeah, we got a copy. Like, no, they're gonna sell out because everybody, if you are a gaming connoisseur like me and everybody else I know, this is gonna be one of your pickups for this year. Honestly, I thought this year was gonna be rough due to everything being pushed back, but I forgot the actual legit date that Final Fantasy VII was supposed to be coming out. And now that I remember it's April 10th, I'm all like, why not pre-order this game? Why not? Yeah, am I getting that whole box set and stuff? Nah, I'm not really for the whole box set stuff because all them trinkets that come with it. I'm not really for it. I don't even do that with other games. But getting just a pre-order, just the normal $60 game, I'm all for it. I'm gonna put a lot of hours into this game. I just got done beating Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, so this game is gonna pick up right after it. I'm like, hey, just got done beating it. Wait a couple weeks, bam, there you go. You got Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's gonna lead into me playing Cyberpunk 2077. Hopefully, this game lasts me long enough until Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk comes out in September. But we're not here talking about Cyberpunk or Dragon Ball Z. We're talking about Final Fantasy VII and how beautiful. Hey, it looks better than 15. It looks, even though 15 was beautiful, this is even more beautiful. I guess that's a word. But it's fucking beautiful, y'all. Y'all really, if you really looking for a game to play and looking to spend $60 and you just need something to play, this game right here is worth that money. A lot of people say the reason why the game got pushed back is because of Animal Crossing. I don't play Animal Crossing, okay? I don't even play Sims, all right? That's pretty much what Animal Crossing is. It's just an animal version of Sims, okay? So Final Fantasy is getting my money for this month. Honestly, it's getting my money. Even though it's coming out next month, it's still getting my money for this month because why not? Honestly, why not? This game has been anticipated for years and years and years and years and years. Just like Final Fantasy 15, it took them guys many years to finish that game off. Now we're finally getting the remake of Final Fantasy VII, and the faster we get this game, maybe, just maybe, we can get a 16 or a remake of 8, and I would love to see a remake of 8. But for right now, beggars can't be choosers. Final Fantasy VII is pretty much just gonna have a lot of people just ready to dish out 60, 70, 80, 90, almost up to $120 for this game, because this game is where it's at right now. I believe this could be game of the year. This is not the only game that's getting a remake, because also Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is getting a remake, and that's coming out later on this year. So these two could be contender for a game of the year. Honestly, I think Final Fantasy VII is gonna pick it up, but like I said, Cyberpunk, Resident Evil, the expansion pass for Pokemon, even though I really don't think that's gonna be part of game of the year because it's just an expansion pass. But honestly, Cloud, the whole crew look amazing. Tifa's titties are on point, and even though I really don't care for all that sex in my games and stuff, hey, look, everybody was all like, "Yo, her titties on flick," and I'm all like, I gotta give them props. They did her chest justice. They really did her chest justice, and just everything else. Now I'm glad they didn't put Ares' death with Sephiroth and all that stuff, because that's just gonna bring people to tears. I done played the demo twice already in the span of 24 hours, and I'm pretty sure when I get off work I'm gonna play it again, because it's just an amazing game. It's Final Fantasy has been, like I said, is a pivotal point in a lot of people's childhood. It's been one of mine. And another thing that I will hope that they will put in this game, since they reimagined the whole story, I hope and pray that they do these flashbacks of Zack. Because Zack, if you ever play Final Fantasy Crisis Core, pretty much Crisis Core is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. And pretty much Crisis Core is the start of, you get to see how everything went to shit. You get to see why Sephiroth turned to the dark side. You get to see why Cloud is this emo kid with amnesia. You get to see just a lot of stuff, because he's met these people before. Everybody in Final Fantasy VII, he has met them before at some point in time in Crisis Core. The only member that they're missing is Zack and Jill and Genesis. Go play the game. If you haven't played the game, go watch a full movie of it on YouTube. Somebody got it out there. I will go do a review on it. I might end up doing it by the end of this month, but I want to do flashbacks. You don't have to give us the full story. You don't have to play through the full story, but I would at least like to play bits and pieces, pivotal points of Final Fantasy Crisis Core, because that, like I said, that led up to 7. And I think they said there was a sequel to Final Fantasy VII after all this done happened. And I'm not really caring about the sequel, because everybody knew about the movie, The Advent Children, where Sephiroth had a second coming. I forgot how the movie went, but he pretty much came back and got his ass whooped again by Cloud. And it's like, how many times you gonna lie? When you gonna learn, Sephiroth, that you can't step to this dude? Like, quit trying. But all in all, guys, this game is beautiful. You guys should really go play it. Like, honestly, watching it, playing it, seeing just how, Square Enix took their time. They took their time with everything in this game. There's ways you can play it in two ways. You play it at turn-based, or you can play it on classic turn-based, which I thought was cool. Or you can play it just like how you play it with Final Fantasy 15, where you just don't have to stand there and take turn-based. Everybody's taking blows at the monster or your enemy and all that stuff. I thought that was cool too. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to play both versions. I just played through it twice because I just wanted to understand what was going on. The first time I was just being nostalgic. Second time, I want to understand what was going on. Now the third and fourth time, I'm going to play both turn-based and also non-turn-based. But we'll see how that works out. Honestly, guys, there is no Ben Ivy trash video for this game. I'm sorry. This demo came out and ain't no point in making one, because of the fact of the matter is it's not. It's Square Enix. Square Enix has not let me down when it came to Final Fantasy games at all. Well, except for Dissidia. Dissidia NT was kind of not that great, but it still was a good game. Well, it wasn't a good game, but it was a fighting game. You can't really do much with fighting games, honestly. But honestly, I feel like a lot of RPGs should take a page out of Final Fantasy and see, hey, this is what RPG is supposed to look like. All right, this is how these games are supposed to run. Okay, now I can go back to talk about Pokemon and how how they could have did voiceovers for the game and all that stuff. Blah 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 blah. That's something that they could have did that could help Sword and Shield down. Like I said, everybody sit back, look at this game, and also look at Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out, and look at the stuff. You'd be all like, all right, so they're pretty much setting the bar higher. Like, hey, look, y'all want y'all games to sell, and y'all want y'all games to be talked about. If you want your games to keep being played from years and years and years and years and years to come, this is how y'all set this shit up. This right here is how you do. This is how y'all do it. No matter what. This is how you do it. If you want people to be 20 years from now talking about yeah, man, Final Fantasy VII Remake was fire. Be sitting there talking to my grandkids talking about, yeah, little Sonny, go play Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VII Remake. I tell you, your grandfather had a good ass time playing that game. Trust me, it's gonna be worth your $60. I've already did a pre-order, okay? Ain't nobody telling me nothing. Telling me to cancel that. No. I ain't canceling shit. Because that right there is a must get. Hands down. I don't care what nobody say. And honestly, that's just me giving the praise to this game that needs the praise that this game deserves. The praise that this game needs. Because this game, like I said, it's the remake of a very, very popular game. And not just that, like I said, it's a pivotal part of everybody's childhood. So, with that being a pivotal part of your childhood, you would think that, look, if you just go on YouTube right now, and this video is probably going to be a little lengthy because I'm going on a rant. This is just right off the dome. But go on YouTube, type in Final Fantasy VII. Not the remake, just the original, and see how good, how all these YouTubers talk so highly about a game. And if you look at it, you'd be all like, man, the game look like shit. Who really thought this game was fire? Honestly, go read what these people are saying about this game and give it a chance. For everybody that haven't played a Final Fantasy game a day in their life, and you see the classic version and you see the remake, this is your chance to finally get into 7 and understand why that this game is so up there. It's so praised so damn much for storytelling, characters, character development, you name it. Everything's, all the boxes been marked off. They've done it all. They touched on everything. So that's all I'm saying on this video game. Even though I'm only talking about the demo, the full game ain't even out yet. So just wait until the game come out. Then you really gonna get the praise from me. Cause I mean, like I said, this is something that every gaming company needs to take a page out of. You don't always have to rely on your same games over and over with Mario, Sonic. You can always go back to your other games and give them some love and polish them as well too. Because I thought they were just gonna work on Final Fantasy 16 and kept moving, but now they say, hey yo, I'm getting a remake of 7, and that's pretty much that's all I can say about this game. So I mean, honestly, pre-order it, get the special edition, get it all. Just get it all. This game deserves the praise that it deserves. Honestly, it really does.